Welcome, everyone. Rewrite Your Future takes an honest look at the now and directly points to a proven solution for tomorrow. We talk about the future. Well, we'll spend the rest of our life there. We don't boast about tomorrow, but we can prepare for it. It's a part of one's responsibility. The future belongs to those who understand the present day and smartly and purposely embrace the challenge of tomorrow. So you got to know what tomorrow is going to bring, and that to the future is going to belong to. Trusting today's marketplace to consider your present realities and your future possibilities is causing serious conversations. It's no secret. This is not your father's economy. To thrive and survive in today's economy, it really is time for a reality check. The cry from almost every sector of the workforce is one of disappointment and disillusionment. It results in the loss of hope and clouded dreams for many. The White House Council of Economic Advisors recently gave projections of job displacement by automation over the next 19 years. For those who are earning less than $20 an hour, presently the number of U.S. jobs in this wage range are 81 million people making less than $20 an hour. The likelihood of job displacement is going to be 83% of those jobs will no longer exist. For those who are earning between $20 and $40 an hour, there are presently 39 people in this wage range. The likelihood of job displacement is going to be almost a third. That's 31%. And for those who are making more than $40 an hour, presently there are 10 million people, U.S. jobs in this wage range. The likelihood of job displacement is around 4%. Now, there is a sobering reality when we lift these numbers off the page and put life to them. What do they represent? They represent progressive job disharmony this year, next year, and many years in the future. They represent life and families facing unwelcome change, and they represent the further erosion of the middle class. The bottom line is, all the arrows are pointing to questions looking for answers. Do these questions sound familiar to you? How can I get ahead? How can I reduce debt? How can I save money? Could there be a better way to succeed in this massive, unsettling job upheaval? Well, before we can consider a better way, we need to identify present realities, unpack the facts, and this is important to recognize and agree. We are living in a sea of economic change, and this change is driven by technology, globalization, artificial intelligence, and finally the Internet of Things. To better recognize this new economic phase, discover a proven solution, and define your position in this economic shifting storm, we need to identify and consider the following. The present economic forces. The second thing is the power of a network. And thirdly, we need to consider a new paradigm. Today we are witnessing the dismantling of the traditional employment model, and it is no ordinary disruption. It's fueled by two powerful engines, technology and globalization. It's real, it's permanent, and its impact is directly related to jobs. The rise of robotics, artificial intelligence, supercomputers, and the updated state of the Internet of Things are moving us at a rapid pace to a less labor-intensive workplace. Globalization is the flow of trade, capital, and people, which is having a transforming impact on every aspect of business and life. And all of this is under a broad worldview commonly referred to as the new economy. When we think of the word new, it speaks of something being brought into being. The present models of employment and compensation are vanishing. It's a new era. It's a new reality. And the question is, Are you prepared? Technology is the agent of change in the last four defining economies, always affecting the workforce. A quick review of history will clearly demonstrate this. Technology was the dominant force, moving workers from the agricultural-based economy into the industrial manufacturing-based economy. In the 1950s, technology again makes a strong imprint, creating a lasting effect. The modern computer arrives on the scene. It was not until 1964 when the concept of digital integration defined what we then called the service-based economy. My friends, the seed was planted and it began to germinate. With the advancement of technology, personal computer evolution, the emerging of the growth of the internet, powerful computers, and machinery, these combined would penetrate the consumer and business marketplace, reaching a tipping point in the 1990s, birthing the new economy. When you hear or see the words new economy, I want you to picture something. Picture a large umbrella overshadowing a single, massive, interconnected force with multiple moving parts. People, money, companies, ideas, and technologies are totally exchangeable or replaceable. Yes, I said people. You and I are exchangeable or replaceable. We're displaced by technology, computers, robots, advanced machinery. We're forced to compete in a global interactive market on a real-time basis. And that's a big deal, real-time basis. Jobs are being outsourced to other countries. Insourcing, countless good-paying jobs in the technology sector are being lost. In fact, there has been a 250% increase since 2007. And the effects on the workforce are clear. Fewer good-paying manufacturing jobs, continuous increase in temporary workers with reduced benefits, lower wages, and reduced bargaining power. The net result, don't miss this, the net result is the reduction of human autonomy. I'm going to say that again. The net result is the reduction of human autonomy. Family lifestyle is under assault, and the dreams your parents had and their parents are today often going unfulfilled. My friends, the average is over. Our world no longer fairly compensates people who are cogs in a giant economic system. The outlook for cognitive and manual work in both routine and non-routine jobs, which makes up approximately 51% of our workforce, is being redefined. The human element is being removed from manufacturing and from manual labor. This 51% represents jobs that make up a big part of the middle class, the heart of the working class in North America. You know, this presentation would be remiss if it did not expose a growing economic cliff, the student loan debt. Millions of Americans and Canadian graduates, plus those who did not complete college, face crushing debt and a dim employment picture. Bottom line is, most have been forced to put life on hold. Marriage, buying a car, a home, and savings are out of the picture for now for many. Whatever demographic you find yourself in, the millennium, the Gen X, or the baby boomer, the issues facing most is similar. Financial insecurity, debt, little savings, and a narrowing job market. You know, I know I'm presenting a pretty dim scenario, but it's important to paint the true picture of present realities. However, from this point forward, let's paint a new picture. Let's change your focus. Let's change your focus. A universal axiom says this: when one door closes, another door opens. And one of those doors opening wide to rewrite your future is recognizing and implementing the power of a network. One of the most powerful proven networking models in North America and around the world is defined as network marketing. Network marketing is a distribution system designed to move products into the hands of consumers through a network of distributors. Distributors are paid to make the connection to the customer. The success of network marketing over 60-plus years is directly related to the potential life-changing impact on a distributor's life. It unleashes the potential to live your dream. It gives you the ability to harness the power of growth without limits, the ability to duplicate yourself. It's been documented as a life-changing business education. And it gives you the opportunity to earn residual income. That's income where you perform an activity and continue to be compensated for the initial effort when no longer directly involved. To build a network is to create a future. Here are some key quotes from influential, globally recognized players in the business and financial world pinpointing network marketing. Each one has their finger on the pulse of today's economic realities. Seth Godin, business consultant, educator, author, says this: the new economy values connections. The key is creating communities of networks. Paul Zane Pilzer, noted economist and entrepreneur, says this: capitalize on the sharing revolution. Warren Buffett, who I think he needs no introduction, says this: network marketing today is more widely accepted than at any time in its 60-plus year history. And Forbes magazine, a highly respected business magazine, states MLM is poised for explosive growth. The most recent figures from the Direct Selling Association, which includes network marketing, for the year 2015 supports what these experts are saying. They're impressive and they deserve your attention. 20 million people are involved in this type of marketing. It's estimated retail sales over $36 billion. That's a 4.8% increase over 2014. Network marketing, listen now, outpaced the growth rate of traditional retail sales as well as the gross domestic product in the U.S. Think about this one. 1 in 6 households are involved in direct selling. It generates a higher percentage of annual income over $50,000. That's 58% earn over $50,000 compared to the rest of the population. And it attracts those with higher level of education. 52% are college grads compared to 28% of all Americans. This tells you a lot about the people who embrace direct selling. Hey, this data is compelling. Wouldn't you agree? To not only survive, but to thrive in the new economy, building a network puts you in a position to excel. Now, choosing the right network marketing company for short and long-term success is key. The truth is, not all network marketing companies are equal. Successful and reputable network marketing companies distinguish themselves bringing these 4 characteristics. Listen. They bring value for their customers. They bring security for their distributors. They bring trust in their community and recognition in the industry. Not too many years ago, a #1 best-selling book, Good to Great by Jim Collins, caught the attention of the marketplace. The focus of the book was describing the components of what makes certain companies not just good, but great. What key components make up a great network marketing company? Well, it starts with a right philosophy, because the philosophy of the company is its foundation. It's where trust and security are built. And then it's got to be supported by longevity, success over a lengthy period of time. It has to have financial stability. More companies fail for this reason than any other in network marketing. Proprietary products, science, and research should be driving cutting-edge, high-quality, unique, patented products. Unlimited earnings, rewards at every level of achievement, not just for a few. Should have an affordable entry, an opportunity for everyone can find their beginning point. It must have training support, training in both product sales and network development. And lastly, it must have proven residual income, sustainable income created by the right business model. Well, my friend, Shackley Corporation measures up. It's one that sets itself apart, is the Shackley Corporation recognized as a foundational pillar in the network marketing industry and a company built on trust. It's one thing to say you're great. It's another thing to prove it. So let's let the record speak for itself. Let's talk about stability. 60-plus years empowering people to improve their health and financial position. Shackley offers financial stability. Over $7 billion in bonuses paid out to its distributors. Science and research, more than 120 published critical studies and abstracts. How about proprietary products? 70-plus patents and patents pending and counting. The best. Here's a quote from the Shackley Corporation regarding two of their products. The best, most comprehensive nutritional system in the world. And this is a legally supported statement. Benefit package, earn at every level to the top rank. Fully paid incentive trips and a subsidized car program. Training and support, both field and home office support. You learn from proven winners. And how about proven residual income? Not just for a few. It's a reality for thousands of Shackley distributors who earn residual income on a regular monthly basis. Any of these by themselves would be good, but when you combine the sum of these components, you go from good to great. And this brings us to the final point of this presentation, a new paradigm. What's a paradigm? Well, Stephen Covey defines it this way. Paradigms are the way we see, understand, and interpret the world. It's our mental map. See, we assume that the way we see things is the way they really are, or the way they should be. Albert Einstein spoke into this with a profound quote. Our thinking creates problems which the same level of thinking cannot solve. In other words, to create a better way requires changing our thinking, i.e., a new paradigm. An excerpt from the book, The Art of Possibility by Rosamund and Benjamin Zander, with a slight tweak, beautifully demonstrates a common paradigm, which is old thinking, versus a highly effective paradigm, new thinking. A shoe factory sends two people from marketing research to a region of Africa to study the prospects for expanding business. One sends back an email saying, situation hopeless, no one wears shoes. The other one sends a triumphant email, glorious business opportunity, they have no shoes. What's the difference? Each one came to the same scene with a mental map. One saw no opportunity, this is the way things are. The other saw abundant opportunity, a better way to walk. What's the point? The point is there is one of two ways you are receiving this presentation. One is with doubt. Oh, I don't think the new economy will affect me. It's just the way things are. Or you can receive this with abundance. I'm interested. I see the effects of the new economy all around me. I want to learn more about this. Listen, whatever your response, the economic facts don't change. The economic times we live in challenge each of us to evaluate our present standing. For those who don't, it can be the worst of times. But for those who do, it can be the best of times. Dr. Forrest C. Shackley, founder of Shackley Corporation, so aptly put it this way: every tomorrow will bear the imprint of today's thoughts. What you think you look, what you think you do, and what you think you are. Life is about two things: transformation and application. A willingness to be transformed is how we grow. We learn something and then we apply it. Stephen R. Covey speaks into this in a powerful way. He says, if you want to make minor changes in your life, then work on your behavior. But if you want to make significant quantum breakthroughs, work on your paradigms. The significant breakthrough, that paradigm shift, can begin for you by positioning yourself as a part-time or full-time Shaklee Network marketing professional. It's a positive first step to rewrite your future. I am a firm believer, like others, that nothing happens by chance. You are meant to view this presentation, and the person who shared this DVD with you did so because he or she cares and will follow up to answer any questions that you may have. There are only so many defining moments in our life, and the reality is you define the moment or the moment defines you. My friends, this could be your moment, your defining moment to rewrite your future. Thank you.